Hello, everyone. Today is February 26th, 2024, and this is my national day because it's his birthday or celebrating his birthday, Johnny Cash Day. So I got my Johnny Cash shirt on, and behind me, um, Johnny Cash poster. So we're doing Johnny Cash right, not just today, but this week also, because this poster will probably be up throughout the week, um, at least through the week, if not longer. And also, National Letter to an Elder Day. With my aunt passing away, I don't really feel into that one, so um, yeah. Otherwise, I probably would do it, but I don't know. I still might yet, but I'm just not up to it today. So I'm going to let that one pass. National Set a Good Example Day. I think that's something that you should always do, but always try to set a good example. Right now, I always take that too as maybe something that I need to fix in order to set a good example. So, like, for example, I know there's communication things that I need to work on, so I'm trying to do better on those. And interacting with people, certain things I need to do. So, um, but yeah, set a good example. I try to be a good worker. I figure that's setting a good example. Let me see. I try to get my housework done. At a good time. Try to be there for my girlfriend. Those kind of things. So I figure that's pretty good on setting a good example. National Tell a Fairy Tale. This once upon a time, there's this guy, me, and he went to work every day, and I don't know. Someday I will retire and live happily ever after. I hope. Isn't that a good story? Good enough for me. It sounds good. I'm not good at making stuff up on the fly, so hopefully that works. National Pistachio Day. I don't eat pistachios, so I'm gonna let that one pass too. Birthdays today, like I said, Johnny Cash, which I'm celebrating today, National Johnny Cash Day, or at least I'm saying National Johnny Cash Day. Also have Jackie Gleason, who played on Smokey and the Bandit. Tony Randall, who played played on The Odd Couple. Jonathan Cain, who's a member of Journey. Teresa Palmer. Isabel Forherman. I hope I pronounced that right, but she was really popular when she was younger. She was really cute, but at the same time really creepy in a couple of movies. Michael Bolton, Eureka Badu, Tim Comerfield from Rage Against the Machine, Bob Height, Fats Domino, NBA star Bobby Bingo, Bobby Bingo Smith, NBA star Rolando Blackman, U.S. softball player Sheila Cornell, baseball infielder for the Royals David Howard, baseball infielder for the New York Yankees and California Angels JT Snow, baseball infielder for Chicago White Sox Brandon Wilson, NBA guard for the Miami Heat Sasha Danivolic. I hope I pronounced it right, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. NFL defensive end, New York Jets, Rick Lyle. NFL cornerback, Washington Redskins, San Diego Chargers, Denver Broncos, Scott Turner. NFL running back, Indianapolis Colts, Marshall Faulk, one hell of a running back. National or NHL defensive men, Buffalo Sabres, Mike Wilson, NBA forward for the Philadelphia 76ers, Tim Thomas, MLB player, Gary Majewski, and wrestlers we have James Mitchell and Pentagon Jr., and that is all the birthdays I have. So if it was your birthday today, happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a good day. It was nice and warm here. I know that wasn't everywhere. I know Montana, my friend was complaining about snow. So there's that. Deaths today, I don't have any famous deaths. But still, same goes. If you know someone who died on this day in history, or today for that matter, whether it be family, friend, colleague, whatever, my prayers, condolences, heart goes out to you guys. I hope everything works out okay for you and you're able to get through the day. I know those days can be difficult. Like I said, I'm kind of going through that myself. I had a aunt that passed away a couple days ago, so I know how that goes. I found out yesterday, but she died Saturday night. So, like I said, I know how that goes. Day in history, 1916. Mule signs Charlie Chaplin to a film contract. In 1947, the fourth Global Globes, Best Years of Our Lives, Gregory Peck and Rosalind Russell are the big winners. 1953 is the 10th Global Globes. Now they're celebrating their 10-year here. The Greatest Show on Earth, which I guess is the original. Gary Cooper and Cheryl Booth are the big winners. 1955, the musical Peter Pan, starring Mary Martin and Cyril Richard, closes in New York. Had 152 performances. In 1960, Vera Miles stars in Mirror Image episode of The Twilight Zone on CBS. That was really cool. 1989, Jerome Roblin's Broadway opens in New York City. Had 634 performances. In 1998, Oprah Winfrey is found not guilty in the beef defamation trial by Texas cattlemen. I know she kind of made a lot of people mad at that time, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was quite an ordeal. I was really young at the time, so I got what was going on, but I didn't get it. You know what I mean? And I never really looked back on the case until I just saw it just now, and not looking back. I mean, I just, saw it in my notes. So I'm just going on total recall of the brain, but because if I'm not mistaken, I would have been in the 6th grade when this happened. But I do remember her name being mentioned quite a bit in the news. So yeah, there's that. All right, 2012 is the 84th Academy Awards. The artist wins 5 Oscars and is the first silent film to win since 1927. That's really cool. Jean Dujardin, Meryl Streep are the big winners as well. In 2014, Seth Rogen testifies about Alzheimer's disease before a U.S. Senate Committee of Labor, Health, and Human. I mean, it's got a big name. But yeah, he did it above the Senate. And let's see. Oh, one more. 2017 is the 89th Academy Awards. Moonlight, Damien Chazelle, Casey Affleck, and Emma Stone are the big winners. And that's Excuse me, that's all I have for history of the day. Top movies for this day in history. Number 1, The Passion of the Christ, which came out in 2004. 2, Uncharted, came out in 2022. 3, Get Out, came out in 2017. 4, Hitch, came out in 2005. 5 is A Diary of a Mad Black Woman, came out in 2005. 6 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania came out in 2023. 7 is Deadpool, came out in 2016. 8, Black Panther came out in 2018. 9, Medea's Family Reunion came out in 2006. And 10, Shutter Island came out in 2010. Movie birthdays. Tom and Jerry came out on this day in 2021. Cherry also came out on this day in 2021. Stardog and Turbo Cat came out in 2020. Frantic came out in 1988. Booty Call came out in 1997. Barbie in the Pink Shoes came out in 2013. Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry came out in 2021. Gods of Egypt came out in 2016. The Father came out in 2021. Cop Out came out in 2010. The United States versus Billie Holiday came out in 2021. Falling Down came out in 1993. Tiger Tiger came out in 2021. Howard's End came out in 1993. And last that I have on here, I'm sure there was more, Jack of Red Hearts came out in 2016. And song birthdays for today. I don't know why these are just the latest songs, or seems like the latest. It's not like going back into the 90s. Maybe it does later. We'll see. Work From Home, which came out in 2016, by Fifth Harmony. Telepedia by Callie Uchis. You can see I've heard this song, right? Came out in 2021. Comatose by Jaden Hossler came out in 2020. Heart Surgery Isn't That Bad by Jeffree Star came out in 2008. And Counting Down to You by Mason Cantenbro came out in 2018. And that is all I have for you guys for today. So I hope you guys are enjoying your day or your evening, whatever. And I have a couple taste tests coming your way. Probably want to do them tonight, actually, a couple of them. And yes, I know I still need to do the Funables. I'll probably do them this weekend. I'm keep holding back until I play my video game and then have them in my video game. So that's why I'm holding back on those. So I will get to them, but I have a couple more taste tests I want to do first. So there's my yawn. I always have one in each of these videos. But anyway, so I will probably do that at some point tonight after I get this phone charged up and get relaxed a little bit. But yeah, in the meantime, I will catch you guys later. You all have a good one. Peace out, and I will see y'all later. Bye.